What's up, guys? It's a Saturday, very beautiful Saturday. Today was actually pretty chill. It was, you know, I, yeah, I just went to work, and yeah, just relaxed and worked on some, during the downtime, got to work on some personal projects of mine, and I think it's just something that just popped them into my head is that it's very important to just, you know, realize that in the parts of your life that aren't so good or aren't so pretty, like to anyone that this applies to, you, there's always something you can take from those experiences. Like, oftentimes when bad things happen and then we pass those bad things and we're in a point of our lives where we're looking back and we're trying to kind of like remember like what was the point of and anything that we've ever, all those things that we've experienced. I realized that there are a lot of aspects of those experiences that can help you in the future era of your life, where you can make your life better because of the knowledge that you gain from those experiences. Like, granted, they were negative, but you look back, there's always a silver lining of sorts. And without getting into any specifics, like I've been through a lot of crazy things, like things that you would never expect, and it all really started when, very, you know, tragic event happened in my life where, the people who supported me, um, during one era of my life weren't there anymore. Um, and it was crazy. It was crazy, and I just um I felt alone for a lot of the time, and somehow I never really felt like I was alone, though, because you know I have people who, you know how do I say this without being too dark, but like, passed on, people who did, I know, genuinely love me, um you know who passed on. Like, one of them was my grandma, one of them was my dad, and everyone that kind of was left kind of, you know didn't show up the way that I needed them to. Not that I was expecting anything from them, but like, family members you would expect to be there for you, friends you would expect to be there for you, but unfortunately they weren't. And honestly speaking, I think that they were not a fan of the idea of me moving away from them, or moving away from what we were all comfortable, like the status quo. um I wanted to be, to be an actor. I wanted to, like, make music, and I wanted to just do things in the arts, and they were all, not comfortable with that idea, and they tried to talk me out of it, but I just didn't want to listen to them. And because of that, I think they all kind of like distanced themselves from me. And people that I trusted, um really broke me down. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but there was just a period of time where I just wanted to keep to myself, and I wanted to be just just like, just exist. Like, I wanted to